Hi, I'm Brent.
Hi, I'm Denise.
And we're with the Mariposa Photo Club. And in this video, Denise is going to show me and you how to mount photos onto photo boards for the Mariposa County Fair.
Right, so let's talk about the equipment you'll need. First, you need photos. Second, you need pencil, an eraser, double-sided tape, a ruler, and photo boards. Photo boards must be white. They must be 1/16 of an inch
Thick.
Thick.
1/16 of an inch thick.
thick, right? And they must be 8 by 10 in size or 16 by 20.
So that's everything we're going to need to mount.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so first I'm going to show you how to mount a vertical photo on the 8 by 10 board. So one thing to note is that all photos must be mounted on the board so that the board, is in the vertical fashion. That means this way. This is horizontal, this is vertical. All photos get mounted in the vertical orientation. If you have a horizontal photo, you still mount it on the board so that the board is vertical and your photo is horizontal. But in this case, we have vertical and vertical.
So in this case, you've got a horizontal photo here,
Right?
but we're still, when we actually mount it, it's actually going to be mounted this way
Yes.
as opposed to turning it.
We're not going to mount it this way. No,
Okay, great.
this way.
All right, well, let's get started then.
Okay, so we are going to mount this 4 by 6 image on this 8 by 10 board. So remember, if our image is 4 by 6 and our photo board is 8 by 10, we need to do the math to figure out what the borders on the photo board are going to be.
So we want the photo to be centered on the photo board as much as possible, right?
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
So with 6 inches on this side and
10 inches.
10 inches, then we want 2 inches on the bottom and 2 inches on the top. And because this is 4 inches and this is 8 inches, we also want 2 inches on each side. So we're going to take our ruler and we're going to measure in 2 inches from the side and make a little mark. I like my marks to sort of look like an X, and then come down 2 inches. So it's going to be right there. And I'm actually going to redraw my first mark so it's in the right spot. Right like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So 2 inches in from the side. And 2 inches down from the top. Give myself some room here to draw a line. Okay, so now we have what looks like little L's on the board, and the corners of the photograph are going to go there. So if we put this right here and line it up, our photo is now centered on the photo board. In order to attach our photo to the photo board, we're going to use double-sided tape on all 4 sides of our image. The Mariposa County Fair is held the first weekend in September. It tends to be warm, sometimes hot. If you don't put enough tape on all the sides, the tape could get soft and your photo could sag a little, and you don't want your photo to look like it's falling off your photo board. So we're going to put double-sided tape on all 4 sides of this image. There are different kinds of double-sided tape. You can get the kind that rolls out, which is actually a lot easier, but I happen to be out of that, so we'll use this tape. So we're going to put this tape on this side, and it doesn't have to be perfect or exact, it just needs to be on the side of the photo. We're going to put another piece on this side. one on the top and the bottom. Okay, so notice we have tape on all 4 sides of our image. So now we're going to flip it over and, using the marks that we put on the board, align the top of the photo with those marks. And I'm going to put it right there, then smooth it out. And our photo is mounted. Now we did make some pencil marks, so that's what our eraser is for.
Ah, that's why you brought the eraser.
And we just very carefully erase our pencil marks. And voila, we have a mounted photo. For this next image, I'm going to show you how to mount a horizontal enlargement on the larger photo board. So remember, the photo board is 16 by 20 inches. It's 16 in this dimension and 20 in this dimension. And our image is 12 by 8. It's 12 inches on this side and 8 inches on this side. Again, we want to mount it so it's right in the middle. So we have to do the math. So it's 8 inches from top to bottom, and this is 20 inches from top to bottom. So we subtract 8 from 20, we get 12 inches. And then we divide that by 2, and we get 6 inches. So our image is going to be mounted 6 inches from the bottom and 6 inches from the top. Also, since it's 12 inches wide and our photo board is 16 inches wide, we subtract 12 from 16, we get 4 inches, and we divide that by 2 to get 2 inches for each side. So to keep it in the center, we're going to be 2 inches from the side. So that's where our photo is going to be mounted. So again, I'm going to draw my little marks. So there's 2 inches. And it's 2 inches from the side, 6 inches from the top. So we'll do that again over here. And you can use your photo to help you. So let's put that right on that mark. And I'm going to make our mark 2 inches. Oh, we'll go 6 inches first. Inches and 2 inches. What am I doing? 2 inches from here. There's our mark. Okay, and we can set our photo on our marks and check that it's mounted in the center.
All right, that looks perfect. Right in the center.
Right in the center. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing as we did with the small one. We're going to put the tape on. And remember, we want to go on all 4 sides. So, big pieces of tape this time.
So again, it's important to get all 4 sides, but don't have to be super exacting with how much the tape is. So you've got a little bit of overlay there on the edges that you can fill in here on the sides.
Right. And there are different kinds of tape. There's roll-on tape that's really easy. You would just, it's like the whiteout tape, and you would just roll it on and cut it off on the ends. Or you can get this kind. You can get double-sided tape at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, from Amazon, a lot of places where you can get double-sided tape. It doesn't really matter what kind. Archival tape might be important to you if you think you're going to mount it and leave it there forever. Okay. So let's get our photo on the board. So we're going to line up the corners on our marks. Put our photo down. Smooth it out. And there we go. And erase our mark that's over here on the side. And one thing we should point out is you do not get marked off for your photo if it is mounted slightly imperfectly. You can be off by a little bit. What's important is your photo, not necessarily how well you mounted it, but you do want it to look nice and you want it to be secure.
So get it just as close to center as you possibly can.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, Denise, so I see you brought out a couple more examples for us here.
Yes, I did. I wanted to show you one more time how vertical photos get mounted on the board vertically and horizontal photos get mounted on the board with the board still in the vertical orientation, but the horizontal photo is still horizontal.
All right, great. Well, I think with all that information, I'm confident I can mount my own photos. So thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
All right. If you're not confident at this point, the Mariposa Photo Club does offer a couple of workshops every year where you can bring in and a Mariposa Photo Club member would actually mount your photos for you. So as you've seen, it's a pretty easy process. But if you just don't feel like tackling it yourself, bring it on down to us, and we're glad to do that for you as well.
You can contact the Mariposa County Fair office. They will have the dates of our workshops. They also have the boards that you can purchase there. And at our workshops, we will have tape and all the tools you need. We can mount one and show you how to do it, or we can mount them all for you.
All right.
So good luck at the Mariposa County Fair.
Thank you, and thank you.
You're very welcome.